This is what I do. Okay, hi everybody. This is my dear friend Manu Zacharia. He just got the Black Shield Award and he is mentor for thousands of people across the country and across the world. Manu से expectation तो बहुत है. 5 मिनट में कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता. So what we are going to do is just have Manu give us, a bird's eye view and his thoughts on training and getting into the information security domain, and a good word for all you guys in India who want to get into the domain. Okay, Manu, all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh. So basically, let me start off with the community activities, or the first step is always getting into the community. So how I would like to put it across is like the first thing that you need to decide is understand what is information security. So generally we get a lot of questions like, how can I get into security, which would be the best certification that I should do, and then which companies are offering openings in this domain. So if you look at the Indian cyberspace itself, or the portals or communities that are active in India, you can see a lot of people have already written how you can get into the information security domain. So the first thing that you have to do is, what are the various domains under information security? First have an understanding, and then try to align your interest areas with one of these domains. Or what I'm trying to convey is, identify where do you fit or which domain interests you. So once you have that, then you have to create a path or what you want to become there. For example, okay, these are the certification that I should have within the next 2 years, or these are the technologies that I should learn, and that is how you should slowly get into it. So once you have a planning done, or once you have the planning done, the next thing is you have to interact with the community, or start developing something. Either it could be in the developing a tool, or maybe at the initial stage you can get into the existing team and then first become a tester or a documentation expert, understand how they are working or what they are doing, and then slowly start conquering other responsibilities in the project. So this is how I would put it across. And if you look at the education system, or the training that is happening in India, most of the students who come out of the engineering college or similar professional colleges, you can see that they are not aligned with the industry requirement. So there is a gap between what the industry wants and what the academia is currently offering. So you can fill this gap only doing extra activities, and one of the very good example is being active in the community. The other things I would recommend is submitting papers, research papers, or go to conferences, attend various talks, and then learn from all these experience, and then start submitting your papers. Maybe you'll not qualify in the initial first or second attempt, but definitely I'm sure if you are properly focused, the third time or the fourth time, definitely you will get through the paper selection process, and then definitely you can submit. And please remember that this is closely watched by the corporates, the government agencies, and various other parties. And if you are exceptionally good, I'm very sure that they will pick you up, rather than you have to go around for searching for jobs.
So Manu, you said communities. So what sort of community? Can you just name a couple of them for the
There are so many communities in India. For example, the Null community is there. Then the Garage for Hackers is there. The Club Hack is there. Then what we run, the Information Security Research Association, or ISRA we call it, or the Matrix community is there. Right. So there are so many communities. Okay. I don't want to name few and then others feel offended. There are so many communities. Okay. Everyone is doing exceptionally good, and everybody has to take it in a very competitive spirit, so that they are competing with each other in a very healthy manner. Right now, if you look at it, there are few negative things happening in the cyberspace or Indian cyberspace. If somebody is doing something, there are thousands of people to pull him down, which I think we should avoid. If somebody is doing a mistake, help him understand that, correct him rather than bullying him or pulling him down.
Yeah.
Because please remember, the world is watching all of us. So when we are fighting, it's like a comedy show for somebody else.
Yeah.
So let's not become a joker in front of other people. Everybody does mistake. Even I have done mistake, a lot of mistakes. But we have to correct ourselves, understand from our mistakes, and then move forward. In security, nobody is master. Nobody knows 100%. If somebody say, it's like we say, if some organization say that we can provide you 100% security, then they are actually fooling all of us.
Good.
So something similar. There is nobody in this universe, in my viewpoint, who knows everything. So it's a collective, collaborative effort which we all have to work together.
The one question which I sort of, you are doing training and meeting people across the world. How many countries? Like 10, 15 countries you've done?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And so the question here is that you train people in India, across the country, and you're training across the world also. So do you find a difference between the Indian student or the Indian learner and the overseas learner?
Yes, there are few differences, but not. We are not the only one who. I would put it under one category. There are, different countries have different ways of learning.
Right.
But one of the major point that I would, highlight here is, one is the research culture is not there in India. When you look at when I say research culture is not there in India, I'm talking from the academia perspective. In schools or colleges, the way we do research is totally different from how it is done in few other countries. I'm not saying India is not doing and everybody else is doing.
Right.
But I'm talking from an Indian academia perspective. The way majority of the universities or colleges do research is not, in my opinion, not the right way to do it, or maybe we can improve a lot on that. The second is, a lot of spoon feeding is happening in India. So that we need to stop, in the sense that...
What do you mean by spoon feeding?
Spoon feeding in the sense that, okay, this is how it has to be done, and that's it. The syllabus is covered completely by the instructor. That is very good, but at the same time, you have to give some topics for research and then let them come back to you, rather than, giving them all the answers straightforward.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is, this stimulates their thinking process, and then they can come out with something innovative or